Hi everyone, welcome to one more video of All Lite Food, and today I'm going to share how I take my food pictures, edit them for my website and Instagram, and we will also talk about how you can take food pictures with your mobile camera and make your Insta feed look beautiful. But before that, let me tell you that I'm not a professional, but I will share everything that I have learned. So let's get into it. So the first thing I would say is that you can make your food pictures look very beautiful without any expensive camera. Yes, just with your mobile phone. All you need is to keep on practicing and it will make you perfect and give you an idea of how things work. Besides, you have many free articles and videos on the internet that can give you a knowledge on how you can put things together while taking the pictures. Currently, I take my food pictures with a Canon DSLR, which really works great to click pictures for my website. But initially, all the pictures were taken from my mobile phone. And in this video, we will talk about how we can use the mobile camera to its best to click food pictures, because it is convenient, easy to use, of course, inexpensive, and above all, we just carry it with us all the time. So these are the pictures from my initial blogging days, and as you can see, these are taken from a mobile camera. These are very old pictures, well around 2015 or 2016, when I didn't have an idea how I can make the food pictures look good. All I thought was an expensive camera would help to have that perfect click. But let me tell you that it doesn't matter what camera you have. You need to work on the light, your camera, and the food styling. Let me show you a few pictures that I took from my mobile later on after having a knowledge on the importance of light. And as you can see, the pictures are more clear, focused, and lighted. So here are a few things that you need to keep in your mind while taking a picture. The first one is the exposure to the light. The second one is work on your mobile camera settings. And the third one is the subject to capture. And finally, we will talk a little about how to style the food for that perfect look. So let's go one by one. Now, if you have a plate of food to capture, make sure it has a good exposure to the light. Light is very important when it comes to taking good quality pictures. It solves half the problem. Here are two pictures, one taken at night time and other one at the daytime with the same settings of the camera. I'm sure you must have seen almost every food blogger prefer their food pics in daylight, as the natural light gives a perfect look, so you don't need to color correction or any major editing after taking the photos. Also, natural light is convenient, inexpensive, and hassle-free. So how to click pictures in natural light? There are two ways that I prefer. You can either keep the food near a window and click it from the sides, and this will make the picture look bright from one side, giving the shadow to the other side. This will make the picture look very professional and nice. The second I prefer is the full exposure to the light, where you can click the food plate from the top, and this will make the picture look complete in its own way. I like to click a full light picture, especially when I want to display the additional things or props scattered here and there on the table with the food, like spoon, fork, napkins, etc. At night, you can use a bright light to click your pictures, like LED, a ring light, bar light, or an umbrella light. Anything with a daylight bulb will work. While taking pictures at night, I prefer to put the light on one side to get the natural shadow of the food on the other part. Coming to the second thing is the mobile camera. Before taking the pictures, know your camera and work on it. Now, whether you are using an Android or iOS, the camera features may vary depending on which mobile you are using. And if you are thinking of a great mobile with high megapixel would be great options, well, not really. Undoubtedly, the higher the megapixel count of your mobile is, the more details the camera sensor will capture. But resolution is important, especially when you want to print your pictures into larger size. But for Insta feed, your mobile camera with a resolution of 2 or higher megapixel is good to go. But yes, a camera with higher megapixel can be helpful when taking pictures at night time or during low light, as it can improve the color definition and sharpness. So here are a few pictures taken from my mobile phone recently, and now let me show you how I click pics on the mobile camera. So here I am using iPhone 13 with 12 megapixels of camera resolution. What I do is keep the food near a proper lighting, then focus on the subject. I will touch the focused portion on the screen and you can see a square mark right here in the middle. Now most of the mobile have this feature and this can really make the picture look good. It can move around the camera screen to highlight the thing you want to capture. First, it will focus on the part you want to highlight. And also you can adjust the light by moving this small mark near the square. If the light is more, then bring it down to decrease the light, or you can move it up in low light. Now click the picture and there you go. When you bring down the light, the food gets highlighted as you can see here. Also you can use a portrait feature of the iPhone to blur the background and highlight the subject. Let me show you how. Now I prefer to take pictures from all the angles and choose the best one from them. Make sure you click pictures from all the sides including top view so that you have a lot of options to select from. And finally, how to present your recipe. Now if you have been through my Insta feed, you must have seen that I don't really do much of food styling and I keep it very simple. Capturing food pictures with lots of styling and props can actually take a whole lot of time. But if you want to be a food photographer and you're passionate about clicking great food pictures for your social media sites, then it's worth giving time to style your food. Just take time to garnish your food, style them with some props around like spoon, plates, flowers, napkins, and all the things you need to decorate the table. But if you don't have enough time and want to keep it very simple, then just let me tell you a few basics for that perfect click. Now look at this picture. As you can see, this is a picture of chicken hot and sour soup garnished with lots of black pepper powder. When I garnished the soup then, it looked good to me, but as you can see in the picture, it doesn't look good at all. Nobody can know that it's a hot and sour soup. Nobody can see the chicken in it. Lots of black spots on the top. Even if there is light, the specifications are super high, making the picture look not so good. Now look at this vegetable soup. You can probably see all the vegetables with simple garnish and no black peppers on the top. Even though black peppers taste good in the soup, just add them after clicking your picture. So always remember not to over garnish your food items. Next, try to contrast your food items. Trust me, looks so beautiful on the pictures. Like I did in this picture, yellow lentil with red colored tempering, deep fried maroon chilies served in a black bowl and a light background. All the colors are contrast to each other and go well together. Or maybe this one, white pudding on a black plate, or a green chutney in white bowl, or something these kind of color combinations. Just try to contrast the colors of the food, serving bowls and the background. I personally love the black background as it goes well with everything and gives the picture the perfect highlight. I usually don't edit my pictures, but when needed, I use the mobile edit button for a few corrections just to increase or decrease the light or the contrast or the sharpness or the Windows photo editor. And finally, see for how the food looks good on the camera. Observe the details before uploading it. Let me tell you a simple example. Here is a photo of banana cutlets and I took a few pictures of it. One is simply keeping them on a plate, another putting them in a row, and finally stacking them on the top of one another. The third one looks better in camera, as you can see. Same for the cookies. So that was all about how I click pictures for the social media platforms using my mobile phone. And now let me share a few tips and tricks to make your Insta feed look beautiful. Now your Insta feed will look beautiful when you arrange all the photographs in the same manner. They should look same, color, styling, text and everything. Let's look at my Insta feed. Few months back, I was unable to make videos, so all I was doing is click pictures, edit and post them on the Insta feed. As you can see, these 9 to 12 pictures, they all look almost the same. The color, all the pictures are taken in the same time of the day, same ISO, aperture number, everything was same. Then I added text for more details, edited a few of them as required. Now coming to the post I'm adding recently, as you can see, reels are there, IGTV video previews are there, and random pictures are there. No text on the pictures, and some posts are completely black. Doesn't look that good, right? So what you can do is remove the reels and videos from your profile grid. Click on the three dots, then click remove from the profile grid. All the reels will go to the reels, videos will go to the IGTV, and the unwanted pics, you can just delete them if you wish to. Just keep the pictures that look good on the profile page. So that's all for this video. I hope this was helpful. If you found it informative, then do share it with your friends and family. And thank you so much for watching All Lite Food. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell icon for notifications, comment, and share the video with your loved ones. I shall see you in one more video. Till then, goodbye, take care, and stay healthy. And for food and health related articles, please subscribe to my website at www.alllitefood.com, and you can also connect with me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook.